For many of us, I see at what is happening among the faculty members, among the professionals and students these days, brilliant, to say so, smart looking, so many things, but personal life is terrible. Why? I start with this very verse from Bhagavad Gita. Dehino asmin yatha dehe kaumarang yoguram jara tatha dehantaram praptir dhira satranam mujiti. There is a philosophy of, we call it Charvak philosophy. Yavat jivet sukhang jivet dradang kritva gritang pabit. You enjoy in any way. कैसे भी होता नहीं है, even take to borrow money and enjoy it. Are we meant only for that thing? Certainly not. And now you say that there was no life, there is no life after that, this is the only life you have to enjoy. And what's the enjoyment? The definition of enjoyment has been distorted. So, this verse says that as the embodied soul continuously passes from boyhood to youth to old age, similarly the soul passes into another body. I am coming to this point to, we as the human beings are endowed with superior intelligence. You must admit this thing. There is no denial to this. We are not like animals. Otherwise, we would not have come here. Thus, it is imperative that we put this valued gift for some greater purpose. Animalistic acts and sinful activities we must not do. And we must understand what is lust, what its implications are, because all the lusts are not always satisfied, and if the lust is transformed to wrath, krodhat bhavati sammoha sammohat asmit brahma asmit bhranashad buddhinaso buddhinasat pranashyati. You observe, everybody, we all might have, all the time we do not remain in the mode of goodness. Shatogu. Many times we just on trivial issues we get short-tempered, and then what happens? We feel pity when we become cool. So we have to control, say, anger. Krodhat bhavati sammoha sammohat asmrit bhranashad buddhinasho buddhinashat pranashyati. And then its root cause comes here. Dhyayato visayanupunsah sangaste sukjayate sangat sanjayato kamat krodho abhijayate. From anger, complete delusion, bewilderment, loss of intelligence, and then one falls down into the material pool. He doesn't think anything else. And in that stage, one's mind is unbridled. It is monkey mind, we call. It cannot concentrate, cannot focus on something good. And such a mind is the greatest enemy. So we have to make our mind the best friends. So the flickering and turbulent mind, depending on different degrees of lust, leads to one to varying levels of traps. This is a generic sentence I have put it here. Different levels of traps. So, and if conquered, the mind is the best friend. One with a stable mind wins the race. Equanimity of mind is essential if you want to lead a peaceful journey, purposeful journey. So I started an experiment. How my student life, my career in science and my spiritual wisdom, that's only some I have presented here, are related. I want a meaningful and blissful life. I wish to see a harmonious society which remain in harmony with nature too. I wish to work for a sustainable development. I wish to stay a committed and honest professor, a researcher, a caring, responsible father, son, brother, and so on. So now I want it. First thing, you see that first thing is that we have to desire. And we have to perfect, a continuous perfection has to be there. So here, after a living entity manifest of Vyakta Dini Bhutani, Vyakt Madhyani Bharata, you see that this is true. After a living entity manifests, undergoes growth, reaches the pinnacle, starts dwindling, and then leaves the body permanent, present body. This happens for all living beings, ants to animals, monkeys to humans. Some do not even complete the full cycle or do not die at the same time, at the same age. Every moment so many births and deaths, cheers and joys and births, and mournings on deaths. I used to get perplexed, many of us. This is the reality. So I don't die. I got a relief, this thing, great relief when I was browsing through this Bhagavad Gita. This is not said in the science that I die. No, I'm never die. I never die. But what is death? What is the death? Never. This is I'm not putting the verse ditto. Just I have put it in a different way. Never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor any of us, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be. In second chapter in Bhagavad Gita, and as the embodied soul continuously passes, this verse I have said that in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered. Dr. Kid is saying, what you see him there, he is my teacher. You always have to have some teacher. And say that our identity is not lost, your identity is never lost. So, even if he is physically not there before us, but I can still approach him. He listens. We reciprocate. So, with this, thank you. If you have any questions, I will take it afterwards.